What's going on, guys? Welcome to Clay's Coins, here to bring you some information, education, and better understanding of cryptocurrency and the stock market. I believe competence creates confidence, and the more you learn, the more you can live. Today we're going to be talking about something I don't really want to talk about, but we're going to have to. CoinMarketCap at this point is getting pretty sus. They've been doing some things for a few months that I'm not a big fan of. I do like CoinMarketCap, that's the thing. I use it very regularly, every single day, many times a day, as many millions of people do. It's one of the most popular, besides CoinGecko, I believe it's the most popular cryptocurrency, I guess you could call it, encyclopedia. I mean, anything and everything you want to know about crypto is on there. Or is it what they want you to know? That's what we're going to be looking at today. Before we do, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell next to it, just so you never miss a video or an opportunity to miss money. It really helps out the channel a lot if you like the video, if you watch the full thing all the way through and subscribe and come back and watch more. You know, all these things tell the YouTube algorithm that you're enjoying it, that I'm doing a good job, which I think I am. I don't know about you guys, but I'd like to think I'm doing a pretty good job bringing you guys some information and doing a lot of work for you and looking at charts, reading statistics, white papers on companies, and trying to give you guys an understanding without you having to do a bunch of research. And I do all that for free, so, you know, what's a like and a subscribe? Today we're not going to be going to the computer screen much. We're just going to be looking at some notes that I've jotted down here, similar to something I've done in the past with like the negative catalyst video with the crypto winter crashing. I feel like you guys should know things like this. Even if you already do know about things like this, it's always good to put things into perspective, and no company's perfect, and I want CoinMarketCap to succeed. I want them to be as good as they can be, which can be very, very good. But there's some things that need to be addressed, and it seems to be with repetitive things. So let's look at the first thing, which I thought was odd, that a lot of people thought was odd, was the Shiba Inu circulating supply error that happened in October, November, whenever it was. Really, the time frame doesn't matter. All that matters is it started happening when people started making money. And when I say people, I mean the retail investors, you and I. We're the ones that started making money, and that's what the institutional investors don't want to see, sadly. And I don't want to make it sound like it's a war, one against the other. We should all be trying to make money together, but as we know, that's not how it works out sometimes. And when things like this happen, it's funny that there's always a coincidental error, that something coincides with a negative catalyst and it has nothing to do with it, but it always ends up happening whenever retail investors start making money. That's what happened. That caused a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt in the circulating supply of Shiba Inu, how much was out there. There's this big deal with the burn wallet, and people, a lot of media outlets and CoinMarketCap not really doing a good job of showing that like 40% of the circulating supply of Shiba Inu was sitting in a dead burn wallet. So that's a very, very big portion of the circulating supply. That should be kind of like one of the first things you say, but CoinMarketCap did a lot with Shiba Inu that was very, very weird, and it just leads into the next thing, which is that they've been accused by multiple CEOs and founders of using biased data to unfairly rank coins. Most notably, as of recently, Crypto.com's founder and or CEO, one of the two, and the founder of HEX. Both of them have come out and publicly spoken out against him, saying there's a lot of bias. If you guys did not know, CoinMarketCap is owned by Binance. That's one thing. Binance, BNB, it's like the fourth biggest crypto in the world. It's an absolutely massive token. Well, the BNB token is the native currency, similar to like Crypto.com has the CRO coin. Binance has BNB. They were, one of the big pioneers of that movement, and it's one of the biggest and best exchanges out there. But when you have things like this happen, bias shouldn't come into play when it comes to numbers and statistics. Facts shouldn't care about feelings, and, emotional and rational shouldn't mix. They shouldn't, just because you don't like something doesn't mean, that's one thing I try to do with you guys. I try to give you, whether or not I like the coin, and I might tell you straight up that I don't like the coin, I'm going to give you the numbers, I'm going to show you the data, I'm going to show you the same things that I would show you with any other coin, whether or not I like it, because the numbers don't lie, and that's why lately I've been spending a little bit more time and doing some statistical data research and breaking things down categorically with certain criteria, and it takes me a lot longer, but I believe the videos are going to be a lot better. So, because when it comes down to it, it's not me as a YouTuber or a content creator or even as a person, as an investor, telling you guys certain things that you should look out for so that I am affected by it in a positive way. And that's kind of what it looks like happens sometimes, when a massive coin like BNB can control the information that is given to the masses, it is innately centralized and non-transparent, which contradicts everything that the crypto movement is. I'm not trying to take shots at BNB. I think that, Binance has a lot of excellent qualities, but they're not perfect. No one is. And when you own CoinMarketCap and CoinMarketCap starts doing things, you have to expect some sort of backlash. There has to be accountability when it comes down to it, and there's no way to tiptoe around it. Someone needs to come out and be responsible for everything going on. Right now they have a bunch of stuff going on with Shiba Inu, and as of the time of this recording, it's been 4 days. In those 4 days, Shiba Inu has requested 3 times to have information on what's going on, and they will not answer. They're completely ghosting them. It's kind of crazy when we're talking about one of the top statistical companies in the world for giving people information on cryptocurrency, that they have the option to have biased ways, which is not exactly favorable. HEX. HEX is a token that I am not sure about. A lot of money has been made on HEX. A lot of money will be made on HEX. Maybe. I don't know for sure. It could drop to 0 tomorrow, but it could also go to $10 tomorrow. You never know. Some things you do. That's probably not likely. But HEX is a token that looks to be a decentralized crypto version of a CD. So, like a CD that you would get from a bank, not one you would play music off of. Bad jokes are, I live for them. So, I know you might not laugh, but just know I am. HEX has a market cap of $41.85 billion, which should rank it as the 8th largest cryptocurrency in the world. As of the time of this recording, the last time I checked CoinMarketCap's front page, when you load in CoinMarketCap and you see the top 8 cryptocurrencies in the world, you do not see HEX. I'll show you right now. Here we are on CoinMarketCap, and where's HEX? It is not here. But if we go up to the search bar and type in HEX, we will see that HEX has a market cap of 36. It's dropped since I wrote this down, but 36. But as we're on the topic of this, take this with a grain of salt, because, we're talking about numbers being essentially fudged and them messing with numbers on their own site to mess with cryptos that they don't like or don't trust or something like that. I mean, that's just not their place to do. That's for us. They should have enough respect for us as consumers and retail investors to make educated and informed decisions on our own behalf, rather than trying to lead us into what they believe is the appropriate decision. That's where I have a problem with it. And when you have something with a $36.5 billion market cap, but look, it says it's ranked 201. They keep it hard ranked at 201 so that there's no way HEX can appear on the front page, and that is simply for bias in what they believe that you should know, which is not HEX. They don't want you looking at a HEX token. They don't want you to know anything about the cryptocurrency, and that bothers me, because when you look at here, I'll pull up the market cap. Add that. When you look at the market cap, 36.5 was it? Yeah, so it'd be right around Terra and Luna. Not as high as Solana, but just about as big as XRP and Luna. That's absolutely crazy, and it's not anywhere in the top. You can scroll down forever, and it will not be here. That's a problem. I'm not going to get too deep on it specifically. I'm sure you can look up some stuff that dives deep on the HEX versus CoinMarketCap or Binance kind of feud there. I know the founder does not believe that HEX could be a true CD, and HEX has a very unique character, I guess you could call it, as their founder, and he's definitely outspoken. He's not afraid to speak his mind, but it's almost better to have someone that's not afraid to speak their mind than someone who just completely ghosts things when things go wrong, which is kind of what it seems like CoinMarketCap has been doing lately, and that really leads me into the next thing. The SHIB addresses that are listed on CoinMarketCap as of when I recorded this, there are 4 of them. There's an Ethereum one, a Luna one, a Solana one, and one other. I can't remember off the top of my head which one it is, but there are 4 contract addresses. SHIB, Shiba Inu, is an ERC20 token only. So the real Shiba Inu is only on ERC20. What you can have is synthetic versions of assets. I recently talked about a cryptocurrency that's going to be creating synthetic assets that I'm not a big fan of, because with AMC, GameStop, everything that happens in the stock market with market manipulation and selling synthetic shares and being able to essentially sell the idea of something rather than what it actually is, there's no weight behind it. And then when people, companies, whatever it may be, programs are going behind, the founder of Shiba Inu's back, the founders, the company in itself, and creating these wrapped versions of the assets, which is what they are. Sometimes people have permission and it's a known about thing. When you see wrapped Luna or wrapped ETH, ticker symbol WETH, that's a very popular one. It's so that you can get Ethereum on the networks that don't necessarily have Ethereum or wouldn't naturally and natively be able to support the token. You have a wrapped or a synthetic version of the asset, which is a copycat. It's it's like if I took a piece of paper and drew a Bitcoin, because it's a paper version, it's a physical version of a digital asset that I can't have. It's on a whole different wavelength. But I can say that Bitcoin is worth whatever Bitcoin is worth right now, promise to mirror that price, and then start selling them as wrapped Bitcoin or whatever it may be. That's an analogy right off the top of my head, but I hope you understand what I mean. The problem is the founders of Shiba Inu were not aware of this. They did not give permission for any of these wrapped assets or synthetic assets to be distributed. They didn't give permission for their token to be on these blockchains or these networks. There is a big problem with that, and it's because anyone can do anything, and people have ill intent in the world. Some people, evil, it does exist, but plenty of good exists and can outweigh the evil. But when evil is allowed to persist and given loopholes in certain ways, you can see people scammed out of their life savings, or their college tuition is completely gone because their dad lost it all on fake Shiba Inu or something ridiculous. You know what I mean? Heartbreaking stories. People lose millions of dollars on crypto scams. It's like, it's funny to mess around about, but it is a real problem, and scammers have been a real problem in every single field for as long as we can remember, because people prey on people's weakness, and that's what sucks. And that's why it's good that Shiba Inu is coming straight out on Twitter and saying, do not use these assets. These addresses are erroneous. They are malicious. You will inevitably get your money taken away irreversibly, is what they're claiming. And CoinMarketCap is silent, absolutely ghosting them. They've been Shiba Inu has tried to subpoena for information, as has HEX has tried to subpoena for information in the past, and it's never worked, because CoinMarketCap and whoever the powers may be that run the site are just completely invisible as soon as anything happens where transparency needs to happen, which is a huge part of this. So when it comes down to it, do I believe CoinMarketCap is an inherently evil big crypto giant looking to annihilate decentralization? No, not at all. I think it is a company that has an incredible amount of positives and features that make it an excellent research for any level of crypto investor. From beginner, intermediate, and expert, they have different levels. They have a great user-friendly layout. Some people have said that they kind of ripped it off of a different company, but that's neither here nor there, but kind of fits the criteria of this video still. But it is a very good resource, and it is run by humans, and humans are not perfect. We make mistakes, we have bias, and we can make emotional decisions. The beautiful thing about these flaws, these mistakes, and these decisions that are poor that we make is we have an uncanny ability to learn from these mistakes, to recognize, analyze, strategize, and put forth a new method or adjustment that gives better results. Long story short, I want CoinMarketCap to succeed, and I believe they can, but they are not perfect, and they need to work on some things and maybe reassess their goals as a company. If they're trying to have a biased opinion on what's going on, that's fine, but they should consider themselves crypto journalists. The Motley Fool does it all the time. Any coin that you like, that you think is going to be good, the Motley Fool has 20 articles telling you how terrible it is and that it's going to zero. Some people just do that, but they own it. You know, they own their stuff. Certain people are successful off of telling misinformation, but, you know, they kind of own it. They stick to their guns and they keep doing it. If CoinMarketCap is going to try to appear as being transparent and decentral and, you know, the future of keeping track of cryptocurrency, then they should do it for all cryptocurrency, not just the ones they like. This really comes back to my point, my motto on this channel, which is competence creates confidence. The more you know, the more you can live. And, you know, the more you can learn and prove what you learn to be true, then the more belief you have in something and the better understanding you're going to have of it. The more ability you're going to have to adapt to it and, you know, not be surprised when something happens. That's the thing. Am I going to continue using CoinMarketCap? Most likely, unless something drastic happens. I really enjoy, you know, the company. I think they have a tremendous amount of pros, but they do have cons, and that's something that needs to be talked about in an unbiased way, which is why I presented this all and laid it out for you guys so you can make a decision. I'm not going to tell you guys what you can use. I'm going to let you know that CoinGecko has great reviews and does pretty much everything that CoinMarketCap does. Do I use it? No. I'm going to be honest with you guys on that. And I'm also going to be honest that, you know, these are not things that I went deep dive in. You know, this is similar to my winter's coming little crypto talk video about the negative catalyst. When I notice things over time, I jot them down in my notebooks, and if you can notice that I've been looking down and reading, it's right from my notebook, and it's things that I've seen over time and I take notice to, and when I can recognize a pattern, you know, there should be something there to it, and I want to be able to share that with you guys. That's really the point of this channel, is being able to share any information and understanding that I get about cryptocurrency and the stock market with you guys, so that you guys can make money for yourselves and we can all achieve the goal of financial freedom. One thing you guys can help me do is get this channel out there. You know, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. You know, you can only hit the subscription and the notification bell once, but you can hit the like button on every video and watch it all the way through, you know, a couple times if you really want to. And it, you know, it helps the channel out so much when you watch it and you like the video and, you know, you come back for more. It shows YouTube that I'm doing a good job and lets the algorithm let other people pick it up. So thank you.